Welcome back to Ring Rants.
And in this video, we're going to be talking about Dean Ambrose versus Luke Harper.
Yeah.
And is there any type of stipulation to this match?
Yes, Chicago street fight.
Chicago street fight. What is that?
It's when they're going to be fighting all over the streets. I don't know. It'd be nice if they actually fought outside. And
that would be pretty cool.
Stuff backstage.
Where is Extreme Rules?
Chicago.
Okay, so it makes sense. Chicago street fight?
At the Allstate Arena.
Interesting. So, what exactly is street fight rules?
Anything goes.
Anything, really? No DQs, nothing like that?
Exactly.
So you can get pinned outside the ring or something?
Yes.
That's interesting. I think this is going to be a great match. I really do.
Yeah.
Both Dean Ambrose and Luke Harper are super talented.
Yes.
But I wish they were in some title scene, just like one of our fans. Excuse me if I get your name wrong, or your first name. Jabri Mitchell. Speaking of Chicago, he's from Chicago. By coincidence. Alright. He asks, what are your thoughts on Luke Harper and Dean Ambrose in the spots they're in, given that they're obviously both very talented? Good question. That's a very good question because, like I just said, they're very talented and they're in a spot like this. I mean, I think that this match is going to be great regardless of what spot they're in because they're extremely entertaining to watch. But yeah, I agree. I think that they both should be in some type of title picture. I understand that not everyone can be in the title picture at once. That's unreasonable. But I mean, look at Luke Harper. He had an IC title for what? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
I like Dolph Ziggler. Don't get me wrong. I liked Dolph Ziggler having an IC title for a while. I like them both. But what I'm saying is, Luke Harper is, to me, even though this match is going to be great, I think it has potential to be one of the best matches of the show, in my opinion.
Yes.
They should give him a title shot, man. Yeah, I get it. Dean Ambrose was in the IC title match at WrestleMania. So was Luke Harper. And I get that they can't be in the title picture every single event. But, I mean, what I'm saying is, it seems like they're not completely brushed aside, of course, but, like, in some ways, they are brushed aside to a degree. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
They're like a little bit, not completely, but a little bit of an afterthought, in my opinion, storyline-wise.
Right.
Because I'd like to see Dean Ambrose be on the mic more often. He's awesome on the
Harper on the mic more.
Yeah, me too. What? You give him like 2 words on the mic on this past Raw?
Yeah,
I was surprised that he actually spoke on the mic, but he talked 2 words, 3 words maybe. But what I'm saying is, I'd like to see Luke Harper on the mic more. Definitely Dean Ambrose. This guy is awesome on the mic. I love this guy's mannerisms. He's unique. A lot of these wrestlers are bland and they do the same entrance week in and week out. This guy mixes it up. He does different things. Sometimes it's subtle, sometimes it's not so subtle. But that's what I love about him, of how fresh he keeps his character. A lot of other guys, you know, like I said, they're bland.
Yeah.
Just my opinion.
So if you had to pick a winner, who would it be? And we're probably going to be mixed on this one.
I am mixed. I like them both. But if I really had to choose, I would choose Dean Ambrose. When was the last time you got a meaningful win? It's been forever since he won something. And it's been forever since he won a big match like this. I know you're a big Harper fan.
Yeah.
And it's been forever for Harper as well. So one of these guys is going to finally end their streak. The other guy, well, will be stuck losing, unfortunately. Unless it somehow ends in a DQ. But like you said, how can it end in a DQ if it's a street rules? How could that even happen?
Yeah, both get knocked out.
I suppose, but I doubt that would happen.
They're just so good.
I'm picking Dean Ambrose. How about you?
Yeah, I gotta go with Dean. As much as I don't want to. As much as I'm with my fellow Wyatts. We only have like the one Wyatt on the card, so it kind of sucks. Because Bray is just cutting promos again. Eric Rowan's hanging out in catering. So
Makes no sense.
I don't know what's going on.
I mean,
unless Eric Rowan shows up in the fight and helps them.
That's true. Eric Rowan could interfere, possibly. I didn't think of that. That is possible.
Even though they turn him face, it's like the two are still heel and the one's face. That I thought they would all just, still be the same heels. But since he had Eric Rowan join Team Cena on Survivor Series, I was like, okay, he's a face.
Yeah, and that's another thing about Bray Wyatt. Okay, we get it. He cuts great promos. He's awesome on the mic. You could give some of this mic time and promo time to Dean Ambrose. You can give some of this time to Luke Harper. Bray Wyatt is amazing on the mic. But it is getting annoying how he never wrestles, or rarely wrestles. He may wrestle every once in a while. Yeah, that match with him against Undertaker was epic, legendary. But since then, he's hardly even wrestled, and it's I'm not completely sick of his promos, but I'm give someone else some mic time. Give someone else some TV time. That's all I'm saying. Let Bray Wyatt wrestle in some more matches. What's up with that?
Not against R-Truth, where we know he's going to get crushed.
Exactly. So anyways, we both picked Dean.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Even though I like them both.
Yes.
Alright, so next match. John Cena versus
Rusev Crush!
In what was it, chain match or something?
A Russian chain match.
What is that exactly?
Where they have a chain, I guess, tied to their wrist, and they have to touch each corner.
Alright, well, I mean, okay, it's interesting that they have a stipulation, I'll give them that. The stipulation's interesting, you don't see this too often, but at the same time, I am sick of this feud. I am sick of this storyline. Rusev is a monster, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. But he doesn't really do much for me. Lana is great on the mic. Great on the mic, but she hasn't really talked too much lately. Yeah. And she really hasn't been there too much either.
She's been shooting a movie, so...
Cena? Alright. At least he shows up there week in and week out, unlike Brock Lesnar and some of these other guys. I'll give him that. And, it's not exactly a Stone Cold Stunner, but whatever move
The Springboard Stunner?
It is an interesting move.
But Austin hates it.
Why?
Because it's stealing his move.
Yeah, I guess so. But what I'm saying...
Tacky.
I don't know. I don't really care too much about this match. If I really had to choose, I hope Rusev wins, because...
You're just a Cena hater in general.
I don't hate Cena. Let me make one thing clear. What he does for Make-A-Wish and for the kids and the troops, that's great. That is awesome that he does all that stuff. I just criticize his character. His character is boring. It's been the same character for years and years and years and years and years and years. Yeah. Mix it up a little bit. Come on. That's all I'm saying.
I want to see... Because Cena's been doing that open challenge, and a lot of people say it's the open beer. We talked about this multiple times. multiple
we keep talking about it.
But I'm the only pro Cena guy, pretty much, who's I think it was a great idea because you get to see matches that you don't normally get to see. And now that he's done with pretty much the jobbers, and minus Kane, because that was a great match, and a lot of these other people he's done great matches with, including Dean Ambrose. Give it back to Rusev because, okay, you got that WrestleMania loss out of the way for Rusev and any loss in general. Now it's time to give it back to Rusev.
I agree. I mean, I think it would make more sense if Rusev won it, in my opinion. I mean, Cena's had so many titles for so long that my only fear is this. If Cena drops that title to Rusev, then Cena may go back into the heavyweight title picture. I don't want to see that happen again.
Yeah.
And it's going to happen. We know it's going to happen at some point again.
Or you could have Cena. If Cena wins, I'd be happy that he wins. But I want to see him continue the open challenge, but get some really, really big names. Get some big talent coming after him.
Like who?
Jack Swagger. He's Mr. We the People and all that American stuff. Have him get the title that he's always wanted. Zack Ryder.
Jack Swagger, Zack Ryder, big names?
I like to see Zack Ryder get the title again, even though he only had it once and it was for a cup of coffee, but I still want to see him get it back. And I even tweeted Zack Ryder, and I told him personally that I wanted to see him get it back. And he actually tweeted me back And he said, yes, me too. That he wanted to have it back.
He acknowledged his existence!
Yes, finally.
Alright, so we both picked Rusev?
Yeah. Be
Yeah,
nice.
I guess.
Because how are you going to have, like, Cena getting to beat everybody and then, you know? You see him beat everybody and then you want to see someone finally beat him.
Exactly. Even though Rusev did beat him
Now
that one
he's like-
time.
now
But we want to see him beat him again and get the title back.
He's like the reverse Rusev now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, like, we've only seen Rusev go against him at Fastlane, where he cheated because he gave Cena a low blow and with this distraction of Lana. And then we saw the WrestleMania match, and now is the rubber match at Extreme Rules. So I hope it's a great match. I'll be like, oh, it's a piss break match. No. It's not.
I might be taking a piss during that match, depending.
Well, go for it, but my eyes are going to be glued on the screen.
No, but seriously, I hope Rusev wins, even though I'm not a big fan of his either. But the thing is that I'm more annoyed and frustrated with the storyline, U.S. versus Russia. It's not original. It's old. Let's end it once and for all. Please. Please!
That'll probably never happen.
And also, I want to see Rusev win and then have him feud with someone else. It would be more interesting. So, anyways, comments?
Rusev Crush!
The champ is here. Hopefully not. So,
Oh, it's his birthday today.
happy birthday, John
Happy
Cena.
birthday,
Happy
John.
birthday.
You're
The
30
WWE should give him a push
You're 38.
in the title.
Time to retire.
never mind. No, he probably has another
He's got
5,
like
6 years.
another 2 years until he's 40.
Alright, so, thanks for watching. Please, like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe.
Yes.
And stay tuned for more videos.
Yep.